Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Aquarius, where we're going to take a look at the person or coming towards you or your next romantic partner. Now, if these messages resonate, I am going to ask that you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I just want to wish you all a happy new year and say thank you for each and every one of you for all your love and support on my channel. So let's go ahead and get started, Aquarius, and let's see who's coming towards you. All right, we've got your ex. Wow, okay. Yes, they're coming back into your life. We have passive, somebody who's okay with others taking the lead and making decisions, potentially uncomfortable asserting themselves. We get leader. Okay, interesting. This person is comfortable taking charge and exhibits confidence in their decisions. They may be in a management role. And we have wealthy, someone with a lot to offer. They may have worked hard to achieve their success. A comfortable lifestyle is indicated. Okay, interesting. So some of my Aquarius, it's possible here that you may have two people, two very different people coming into your life. Also, when we get two energies in a reading, or when I do, I often feel it's possible that somebody here's gone through a major transformation. Now, we can also be seeing somebody here with two very distinct sides to their personality. Now, if those of you are absolutely, there's nobody from your past, there's no way that an ex is coming back, I do feel that this person coming towards you could share some of the qualities of someone that you've dated in the past. So maybe in their personal life, they could be very passive, but in their professional life, they're very take control, leader types. Okay. So, and we get Libra. So somebody ruled by Venus. So a fellow air sign, although Aquarius, this is much more of an energy read than a signs reading, but somebody who's enjoys fairness and harmony in relationships and ruled by Venus. They enjoy beauty, Libran energy. I've never met a Libra who didn't have an amazing music collection and sort of enjoy the finer things in life. So this person is probably very put together. They probably dress very nicely. They probably have nice things. All right, is what I'm picking up on. So let's see if we can get a little bit more about this person coming towards my Aquarius, please. Yeah, I'm getting this very strong that this person in their personal life, they may be more passive, but in their professional life, they have this totally different take charge, confident side, and somebody very successful. Somebody who likes the finer things in life, absolutely. And they may, if it's not actually somebody from your past, they may share some qualities of somebody that you've dated in the past. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. The Fool. All right, yep, there's that Aries energy, take charge. And the Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, so we have two really strong Virgo cards coming through here. Again, it's more energy than the exact signs. And we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, is that this person, they may be freeing themselves up from a karmic cycle. Whether that's another relationship, whether for some of you, this person might be coming from abroad, is what I'm getting. And interesting, we have the Hermit and the Fool right next to each other. So here are those two different facets of this person's personality. But this person is definitely, they've been in their head about approaching you. Maybe they're prone to overthinking with this Virgo energy and also this Libran energy, really weighing up the options, looking at all of the details, trying to make a decision. So I feel that in your person, their professional life, they're quite successful. They're take charge, they're confident, they're leaders. But in their personal life, they falter a little bit, or they go back and forth, either because they might feel like, maybe they haven't been quite successful in their love and relationships. Either they've had some sort of divorce or separation, or they feel like you're a little bit out of their league, okay? And I see that often, with people who are quite successful at work. Sometimes, they struggle in their personal lives. This Venusian energy tells me, I feel this person finds you very, very attractive. I hear like you're the ideal candidate, if that makes sense, Aquarius. So we see the Nine of Pentacles. Again, this is somebody who has everything that they could want or need. This feels like somebody who's absolutely self-made. They've worked hard to achieve their success, and they have everything but love, is what I'm getting. Now, this person absolutely wants to come in and give you a gift, make some sort of offer, but this potentially on this discomfort that they may be experiencing in asserting themselves, maybe because this person is used to getting what they want, wants to be successful, but they're a little bit worried about taking this risk. This person with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is absolutely looking for long-term security, stability, and commitment. I see that whatever this is, whatever offer they're making, Aquarius, it's a big deal, because this person may be a little bit nervous sharing what they've worked for, their time, their energy, their love, their money, their resources, because this person, I feel, has definitely amassed a considerable amount of success, wealth. They've achieved a lot. So I feel like they're ready to share that with someone, but it also feels like quite a risk. We see these two facets of this person's personality. On one end, we have the Hermit, this Virgo energy, somebody who has a considerable amount of wisdom, somebody who's very analytical, somebody who's very calm, somebody who, who's spent a lot of time in their head, is what I'm getting, searching for clues, looking for the right person, maybe even trying to figure out if you're compatible. And then we have the Fool. And then on the other end, they will take calculated risks. I feel like, especially when it comes to, their investments, they're ready for a new journey, but I do get a nervous energy. You may not see this person as nervous. They might be calm, cool, collected, and put together. But this person has definitely been weighing up the options, trying to make a decision. They've been in their head. They've maybe even had a bit of overanalysis paralysis when it comes to love and romance. I do feel that your person may have a tendency, when they get stuck on emotions or in their personal life, that they just get to work. And so I do get a little bit of procrastination there with the personal stuff. It's possible your person has been married before, but I feel like it's been that your person has been on their own, enjoying the single life or enjoying their time, and what they've worked for quite some time. But there's a big part of them that is ready to share their life, share their success, share their wealth. I feel your person might be a little bit older. Now, that's not going to be true for everybody, but your person might be might be a little bit older. Kind of like we call maybe a little bit of a late bloomer when it comes to relationships, or they've been through something very difficult where they've just sort of been single for a bit. But for many of you, this may be somebody who's never been married before. They've been really focused on building up their wealth and their stability. And they're getting to that point where they're ready to sort of share their life. I daydream about a life with you. So this person is definitely fantasizing, starting to daydream about what it would be like to leave the single life behind, to share their wealth and success with somebody. And I feel they've spent a good amount of time focused on you, investigating, looking for clues, because this person isn't going to take a risk until they feel quite assured that they're going to be successful here. Okay, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay, interesting. So some of you, this person, I feel like I feel like you might be dealing with somebody who has a considerable amount of education under their belt, or they have been, or they went through a difficult divorce or separation, but it actually feels a ways off. I feel this person has been single for quite some time. I feel this person has really been enjoying their time on their own, but it's like now they're ready to share their life with somebody. I know I keep harping on that or repeating it, but I feel this person with this Hermit card has really gone within for answers. I feel like they know what they want. For some of you, it may be a past person who's coming back into your life. They may have learned a lot in this time that they've been away from you. Or if it's not a past person, they've learned a lot in the time they've been single. I think they've enjoyed it to the fullest. Maybe taking trips, vacationing, doing things like, checking things off of their bucket list. I feel like they have the car, the house, the home that they want. I just kind of get this person's ready to share their life with you, Aquarius. Or they're looking for, and it sounds a bit clinical, but the right candidate to share what they've amassed, what they've worked for. I want to tell you how I feel. So this person is thinking about reaching out. They are going to sort of take charge. It may or may not come as a surprise to you. Some of you, again, you might work with this person, or you might already know this person, or they're already in your energy. But they are sort of building up that strength and that courage to take charge, let you know how they're feeling. But they've spent a lot of time, Aquarius, in their head. They've probably liked you a lot longer than you may even realize, or that you are aware of. Okay. And for some of you, it's somebody that you used to spend time talking to, or you worked with. This is somebody that you guys are going to have a very strong intellectual connection with. I'm getting with this Virgo energy. This is somebody that you may bounce ideas off of. This is somebody that I also feel like this person is starting to feel a little bit of the burden of doing everything on their own. So like really looking for somebody that they can, come home and share their day, talk about, the things that they can talk about with you. Because for some of them, I'm getting they may have like a sensitive position where they can't sort of tell you all the details, whatever that might be. And for a lot of you, this is somebody that... somebody from your past coming back in. And we see I'm not financially stable. So it could be that when you were with this person, or when you knew this person, and it doesn't have to be somebody that you were in a romantic relationship with. It could just be somebody from your past, or somebody where things never really took off, that they were not financially stable. But it's like they are now, and that's what's causing them to come back into your life here. Okay, or they feel confident now that they can move towards you because they have amassed this wealth. Okay, so let's see what else comes through. All right, yep, we get the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So if this is somebody from your past, I feel like they were lacking confidence, most likely because they didn't feel like they had what they needed to offer you, or to have like a long-term commitment. They didn't want the responsibilities of a relationship, or taking care of someone, or sharing their wealth, because they may have felt like they didn't have enough. I also feel this person may have lacked confidence in the past, and we see that throughout this reading. They're building themselves up to the point where they can take this risk and come in and take the lead. But I kind of get they're going to come in and take the lead and then expect you to sort of take the reins there, Aquarius. So we get yin yang. Okay, so this, for some of you, this is a very strong soulmate connection. This person, I do feel, is currently feeling out of balance, like they're missing their other half. Now, of course, we don't need anybody to complete us, but I feel this person is really feeling the burdens of being single. You know, either wanting to start a family or just wanting to share, you know, what they've worked for. I know that's a recurring theme here, but they feel that you would definitely balance them out. You guys may be very different. So Aquarius, don't worry if your path has been very different, or if this is like somebody who's has their own business or a CEO. They're looking for somebody who's going to complement them emotionally and intellectually. But I feel this person isn't expecting you to have or offer what they offer. It may seem, I don't know that you guys are going to be necessarily an odd couple, but I just feel that's a message that somebody out there needs to hear, that Aquarius, this person isn't looking for somebody who's done what they've done. They're not looking for somebody who is also a CEO or runs their own business. They're looking for somebody that can sort of offer them that sort of softer side of life, the more emotional side of life. Somebody they can, you know, they can laugh with, somebody they can travel with, somebody they can share what they've worked for. Okay. So we keep getting these financial constraints coming out. So this person is very concerned about their finances. I do feel this person may have had some false victories in the past, because this person is quite successful. This may be somebody, Aquarius, who has worked for very hard for what they have, but they may still kind of worry about that being enough. The financial constraints or issues with finances is something that this person definitely thinks about and may have affected previous relationships or connection, especially if you know, they had people that were after them just for their money, or they had some sort of historic relationship where, you know, maybe they lost a lot. They may have fallen in love with the wrong person. And again, this person, if it is somebody from your past, they very well may come in and say, hey, I didn't feel like I had enough, but they definitely feel like they do now. All right. And we get happy family. Yeah, this person is looking for stability, to either, if you have a family with this person, to restore that family. But for many of you guys, this person, like I said, they might be a little bit of a late bloomer. Now it's possible, of course, they have children with somebody else, or, you know, like I said, I feel they've been single for quite some time. But this person is looking for that person that's going to complement them, that they can create this family, have that home life. I just keep getting that they're really sick of being on their own. They may be looking for something a bit more traditional, but I just feel like they're looking for their other half. They're someone that can be their sounding board. I do feel this person works a lot. It is possible for some of you, they do have some hefty child support payments, okay? But I do feel that they're like, and that may have been an issue in the past, like where they didn't feel like they had enough for a relationship. But yeah, this person's definitely looking at and wanting to have some sort of stability and restore that sort of traditional family life is what I'm getting. And we get the door to value. So Aquarius, I feel for a lot of you guys, this person is going to change your life for the better. I feel that they're very protective. They want to take the lead. This may be somebody that, you know, tells you you don't have to work. Like they're okay sort of they're okay being the one that pays the bills, and sort of taking care of, you know, the financial aspect. And of course, that's not going to be for all of you. For some of them, you know, that's what they want to provide. And I feel there's a lot of value in this connection and in this relationship, if you decide to give this person a chance. Okay. All right, we get the energy of the artist. Okay, so this person, yeah, I get that this person is actually somebody who may enjoy art, may, you know, paint or draw or sketch in their free time. I feel like it might be something that's very sort of therapeutic for them. I'm also getting somebody that may collect art or photography. It may be also that this person sort of invites you or opens your world up to, you know, I don't know if it's modern art or if they, whatever type of art that they do like. But with this Libran energy, I feel like this person really enjoys like aesthetics. They probably decorate their home quite nicely. They've got this facet, this other side to them. This other side to them that maybe others don't see until, you know, you really get to know this person. I also see that it's possible this person, I do see that they may have not always been extremely wealthy. They may have really made some sacrifices to either build their business, but I feel like they're really good at, like, I feel like they were in a period here, like either when they were going through school. Like I said, some of you guys, this person has a considerable amount of schooling under their belt, whether it's, you know, they've got a master's degree, a doctorate degree, a post-grad degree, whether they're, you know, doctors, lawyers, whatever it might be. This person definitely went through a lean period. But I also feel that this person enjoyed that. Like it also, you know, it also, even though this person has everything that they could need, I also feel that they know what it's like to not have. So they're not out of touch, okay, is what I'm seeing. We have damsel, yeah. So this person, so this is interesting. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a masculine energy, but my readings are not gender specific. This person may have have spent a lot of time sort of fantasizing, and we see that about the daydreaming energy, fantasizing about their ideal partner, fantasizing about you, fantasizing about their marriage, about having a family. So I do feel that, you know, this person, although some of them may have been in previous connections, they may be slightly out of touch when it comes to, you know, healthy romance. And I'm not saying by any means that this person is toxic, but I do feel that this person has, you know, spends a lot of time imagining and daydreaming, and they're very good at what they do. But when it comes to relationships, like they either put people on pedestals or they imagine things are going to go very differently than they actually do in real life. So just be aware of this person sort of putting you on a pedestal. I do feel this person also feels that they can sort of come in and sweep you off your feet. And I don't get that they're, you know, a narcissist, and I don't get that but they may try to sort of seduce you by paying for things, or they kind of see things as, okay, now I've decided I want this family and I'm in love with Aquarius, that it's just, I'm going to come in and I'm going to sweep you off your feet. So make sure that they do the work, because they might themselves be a little bit disappointed in the 3D reality, the realness of a relationship and what it takes to sort of win you over. But I don't think it's coming from a negative place here, Aquarius. I don't think that they're doing this on purpose, but I do feel they might be a little bit out of touch there. All right. Like they might sort of do or say things that you're like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like they, you know, like that feels like a little bit like they're recreating a scene from a movie or something like that. All right. So just be aware of that. And I do feel with this artist and this damsel that they have this like idealized version of the relationship or how love and romance is supposed to go. All right. So I do feel that it's possible this person has, we get really strong Libran energy coming out again. I do feel this person may have experienced some injustice in a previous connection, or maybe even in their childhood. They may have had an abusive parent, or I do feel if they have financial ties to somebody in the past, they might have lost out a lot of, you know, I feel like your person may have been involved with the wrong person, somebody that was very greedy, somebody that maybe, you know, when they were on the up and up, or when they started making a lot of money, that they may have gotten involved with somebody that wasn't truly in love with them. That's what I'm getting. So I do feel that, you know, this person may be a little bit cautious because of that. All right, let's see what else we can get. And Mystic. Oh, beautiful. So I love this. So this person, your person, is also very spiritual, whatever brand of spirituality they ascribe to or they have. I do feel this is somebody that, you know, whether they thank God or the universe for everything that they've learned, that they've gone through. They may be somebody who, you know, if they have a business, they get 5-star reviews, or, you know, things fall into place for them because of their faith is what I'm getting. A very strong message there, that because of their faith, or they have a strong faith in, you know, in the universe, in the divine. This may be somebody who also, I'm getting, they may pray. Okay, so you may or may not know that. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and see what additional messages we can get, or clues about who this person might be for my dearest Aquarius. But, you know, this is going to be somebody who's going to bring you a considerable amount of wealth and value, add value and wealth to your life, Aquarius, okay? And I keep getting this message, like, don't worry about not having what they have. This person likes you for you and sees you as a good fit. So this may be somebody who's lived in more than one country. Yeah, I do get that with the Fool card. It is possible this person is coming back to wherever you are after being abroad for a bit. Again, they could be leaving some sort of, you know, being transferred for work, or, you know, relocating their business, or they can work online, so now they've decided to move to, you know, wherever you are. All right, has a noticeable facial feature. Okay, interesting. Met you more than a year ago. So we do get, for some of my aquas, this is a past person who's coming back in a totally different energy, okay? And you may or may not know this, but this person didn't feel like they had enough to offer, you know, the first go around. But that's not going to be for all of you. You know, it may be somebody that you talk to online. It could be somebody that you met through friends and family or through work. And we get spends their money quickly. Yeah, but I also feel this person, I don't feel like this person struggles with finances, but I do think that they do like the finer things in life, okay? All right, let's see what else we can get about this connection. And that may be something that you like. It might make you a little bit uncomfortable. But like I said, this person really isn't worried about finances now, even though, yes, it's something that they're always sort of thinking about or worried about, but just don't let that inhibit you, okay? If this person's in like a different tax bracket, this person sees your worth and your value, regardless of, you know, how much money you might make, or, you know, because they're really looking for sort of that emotional connection and reinforcement here. So yeah, this person's ready. They're looking for a life partner. They want marriage. They want that 10 of Pentacles, and they see that with you. Yep, marriage, life partner, that's what they're looking for. I do feel this person is a bit more traditional, maybe than you are, or than what you're used to. Maybe not, but they're looking for that stability, and they feel like they're ready, and they feel like you're the perfect match. Okay, benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. So Aquarius, as much as I try, I can't get away from the fact that this is possibly somebody from your past. But I also feel a lot of you might sort of misjudge this person, or not realize how much they like you. Because like I said, when it comes to love and relationships, they're a bit more passive. So you might kind of get this vibe from them that they're only focused on work or success. And Spirit's saying, follow the path of ascension. Keep doing you. I also feel this person is looking for signs and synchronicities themselves, you know, about when is the right time to reach out. This person may also consult like a psychic or a reading, or, you know, have their own sort of symbols or symbology about when is the right time to marry, or, you know, to reach out to you. That you guys might, I'm getting a conversation here where you might talk about, you know, this person had a reading, you know, when they were 25, and they said, yeah, I feel like your person definitely has had like some sort of psychic reading or a tarot card reading in their past that they're going to talk about. They might even say that, oh, you know, maybe let's pretend they're 45 right now, and say like this is the year that they would meet the right person or something like that. So just that might be a little clue for you guys there. All right, let's see what the romance angels have for my dearest Aquarius. It's a nice reading. This person is very dreamy, very romantic, but just, you know, you might be a little bit more practical when it comes to love, Aquarius, okay, than this person. So just be aware of that. But I feel like they're actually really looking for you to sort of take the lead in the romance department. Not so much that this person is insecure, but it's like, I just sort of get this, they want that traditional role of provider. And it doesn't mean that they don't want you, they want you to sit back and, you know, just be somebody who stays at home and, or anything like that, but they're comfortable in that provider role. Retreat. So this person may invite you on, you know, like for a getaway. This person also may be trying to figure out a time to sort of get you alone to make you this offer, because we get all of these cards of, you know, being on their own. Like I just feel I don't feel like they're socially awkward, but I do feel this person gets a little bit nervous and they kind of don't want to, you know, if you work with this person or, you know, there are people around, this person's going to be a bit more discreet when it comes to either asking you out or, you know, trying to get to know you. Yeah, so a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some of you, Aquas, I am getting that this new love, it could be somebody who's brand new, who sort of echoes or has some similar characteristics of an ex. But I also feel it's possible that you also have an ex. You might have a choice, okay, between this person and a past person coming in. And for some of you, again, with this dualistic nature of this reading and the energy here, you have somebody who's gone through a deep transformation and they're ready to start a new cycle now that they sort of have the stability that they were looking for. All right, so we get codependency, okay? So I do feel some of you, this person may have financial ties to somebody in the past. And I feel like there was for a lot of you, it feels like, and they may or may not have children with that person, but I do feel that somebody was really after them for their money, for their wealth, and not so much for love. So I do feel also your person, they may have a tendency to bury themselves in work, okay, when things get emotionally sticky for them. So just be aware of that. We get deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask, okay? Yeah, but I feel like this is not so much that. Now, it is possible here with codependency and deception that this person may, you know, maybe they do struggle with, you know, with drink or something like that. But I feel like that's for very few of you. More than anything, I feel like this person has one persona at work and in, you know, in their public life, and they've got a totally different, much more passive persona in their personal life, okay? And so Spirit's saying positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, so stay optimistic, all right? That this person is coming in, and it may take them a while. Again, if you don't know who this is, or you have suspicions, or you're waiting for an ex to reach out, again, this person, they're working through something. At the bottom of the deck, we get passion. So we get a very strong physical connection coming through here. So, yeah, and when we see passive, it doesn't mean that this person's going to expect you to do all the work here, right? It just means that they're probably very strong and powerful in their public life, but they're okay with letting you take the lead in their personal life. For some of you too, I am seeing this person may have been on their own for quite some time. They may have been healing something. All right, so we see the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah, and for some of you, you may have an ex coming back in who just sort of doesn't seem to let up, and you're like, I haven't met anybody new. I am getting that if that's the case, and this past person maybe struggles with codependency, or it's this back and forth, but it's become unhealthy, Spirit's saying release it, because you do have somebody, you know, stay optimistic. You have somebody who's going to add a lot of value to your life, or a valuable partner coming in. All right, so there we go. There's that transformation. Some of you guys, this is a past person who has gone through a deep transformation. And this is my favorite card in the deck, you guys. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So you absolutely have a soulmate coming in. Okay, this is somebody, that yin-yang energy. They've been looking for you. For many of you, you've been looking for them as well. And for some of you, it absolutely is a reconciliation, because this person has transformed their reality, their life, their habits. But for others of you, Aqua, your transformation is what's calling in a different caliber, a different type of person. Somebody that's going to offer you the stability and security that you've been looking for, okay? And you to them, right? So I'm going to leave it here, you guys. I hope you find strength, clarity, and guidance in these messages. Sending you lots of love and light. Happy New Year. Take care.